dedicated to all the artists, entrepreneurs, and dreamers out there. Here, I will meet and talk to those who are new to any scene and learn about their talents, their dreams, and find out what drives them. After 4 years of doing social media shows, I have seen a lot of things and met a lot of people. It's easy to simply want to find someone who is already famous and ride their coattails. As wonderful as it is to meet and talk with celebrities and business leaders, I have to ask myself, how much more publicity do they really need? Out there in the world, there are people who are just like me when I started my company. People who are struggling to shout above the noise and be heard. This show is my chance to give back and help the unknown be known. Welcome to Undiscovered. That is KGR. Is he awesome? Give him a big applause. KGR can be found at whiskeytenor.com. They just released their new album, Living in the Country. So go ahead and get some of those, those beautiful songs. I hope that they're gonna be able to actually play all the songs, just for like maybe 10 seconds of their song, right, KGR?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyways, guys, we will be right back with our next guest. Please don't go away. My first guest today is a singer. You can catch his next show this Saturday, September 10 at the Flamingo Library Theater. Please welcome Tony Arias.
Oh, is he here?
Where is he? Welcome to my show.
Thank you so
Undiscovered.
much. Yes, so this is a brand new show for you.
Yes, sir. It's a
Yeah.
brand new show. I used to have Let's Talk World. It's almost the same setup,
Right.
but this one is a little bit bigger because we have the handsome DJ KGR here.
Yes, I love it. Yes, fantastic. Well, this is great. Well, thank you so much for having me on your show. This is your first time having a supermodel on your show, yes?
Yes.
what I
It's
thought.
my first time. By
Yeah.
the way, he is greater than life.
You're awfully sweet. You're too kind. I'm really just a hack. A good-looking hack, but a hack.
I know
Yeah.
you were born here in Vegas.
Actually, I wasn't born in Vegas, but
I grew up.
But I grew up. Yes, I grew up here in the '70s, and then made Vegas my permanent home in 1985, and been here ever since.
That's
Yeah,
good. And you
yeah.
you performed in a lot of venues in Vegas, but we are gonna talk about your musical tribute. That's a tribute show.
Yeah,
right?
it is. It's a musical tribute. I'm doing a musical tribute to Elvis Presley and Engelbert Humperdinck and Tom Jones, all in one show. So it's a great show. If I do say so myself, that's what everybody's telling me. It's a fantastic show, and everybody, I mean me, but
And me.
and you. It's a lot of fun. We have the Michael DeBay Orchestra, which is 8 pieces. And I'm very excited. It's a lot of fun, and I do the show all over and on cruise ships and Hawaii, and now I'm back here in Vegas and doing it here. So
Wow.
yes, I'm very excited about it. Yeah.
DJ KGR, you guys have 5 piece, right?
7 when everyone's there.
Yeah, 7 piece. Yeah, they have
Yeah.
a 7 piece band too.
Wonderful.
Yes.
What that full sound? You can't deny that. You know,
Yeah,
if you have the
you-
full
and-
sound, it's incredible. It's wonderful.
And you want actually your audience to feel that full
Yes,
sound.
absolutely.
You don't, you're letting them pay, so you want them to actually experience
Yes,
the full thing.
exactly.
Right?
And especially with their music, with Mr. Presley and Mr. Humperdinck and Mr. Jones's music, it's very big. It's a full sound. It's It's an orchestrated sound. It's we wanted to have as many pieces as possible, and so I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, so it's this Saturday at the Flamingo Library on Flamingo Road and Maryland Parkway at 2 p.m. And you can get the tickets at TonyArias.com.
TonyArias.com. And
Yeah.
you've been performing a lot. You never actually run out of work.
No, I didn't. No, I've been. My first job here in Las Vegas, I was a midnight singer at the Riviera in 1985. And then I was the ringmaster at Circus, also in 1985. And then I did shows up and down the strip from Jubilee to Father's Bergier to Enter the Night, Caesar's Magical Empire, the Royal Lipizzan Stallion Show, World's Greatest Magic Show, Abracadabra. I did a ton of shows.
Do you perform outside the States too?
Right, I do a lot of cruise ships, mainly just Azamara cruises. And so I have a good time. I've been very fortunate. Very, very fortunate.
Who is your favorite singer?
I don't have a favorite singer. I love it all.
Who actually your inspiration to sing?
I would say Mr. Presley and Mr. Humperdinck and Mr. Jones, but also Mr. Wayne Newton inspired me. I saw him when I was 9 years old at the Frontier Hotel here in Las Vegas. The Frontier no longer stands, and that's when I fell in love with the art of performing live. And I thought, that's what I want to do. I don't know how you do it, but that's what I want to do. And so I've been doing that ever since. So I give a lot of credit to Mr. Newton, and he's a very nice man and has given me his blessing.
Tell us a little bit about more about this show coming up this Saturday. You have two other singers who is performing. Are you performing all the?
Yeah, I do the whole show. It's not an impersonation show. It's just a tribute to Mr. Presley and Mr. Humperdinck and Mr. Jones. And I don't. I'm very careful how I say this. I'm not an impersonator.
He's not.
But
he is original.
I am very much the original. But the four of us, if I may, we have a certain timbre, the same timbre to our voices, and so I do all of their arrangements. I don't deviate from their arrangements, but I don't try to impersonate them at all. But it's really just my musical tribute to them, and it really is a feat in its own, because their libraries are so vast. They're so big.
I've been there.
To try and put that all into one show is a lot. So we have about a 75, 90 minute show, depending on how much I talk.
We better go.
Yeah, we better go. Let's all go.
We better all go.
I'm thinking about going.
Yes.
Come on down.
That's my only day off on social media shows, so I am free on that day, by the way. Anyways, this September 10, don't forget, go and get your tickets at TonyArias.com. And by the way, guys, you also have a lot of show coming up. You have another show on September 23rd on the Spirit Supper Club.
Yes, I'll be at the Sterling Club with Mr. Keith Thompson.
Oh, is that what you call that? I was like,
no, it's a Spirit. Yeah, it's a Spirit Supper Club, because they have a supper now. They have a dinner show, and we'll be the dinner show. And Mr. Keith Thompson and I, we work a lot together, and he and Mr. Philip Fortenberry, and we do a lot of shows together. And the show that I do with Mr. Keith Thompson is really just harkens back to my old Vegas days, where we just kind of do a lounge act, and we let the audience request any songs they want to do, and we just tell stories about the old times in Vegas.
And the old times.
Oh yeah,
it's like that, right?
Yes.
They give you a napkin where
That's exactly right. A napkin and a $5 bill.
Yes,
or 10. Yes.
It's already 2022, so try to give 10 instead of 5.
Exactly.
That's different, right?
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. That'll be my first time opening up at the supper club there at the Sterling Club. So.
Well, I actually was trying to ask you to sing me a song, so I just want to ask a few lines, if I can.
A few lines, sure. So I'll sing you to sleep after the loving with a song I just wrote yesterday. And I hope you can hear what the words and the music have to say.
Well, I think I am younger than that, but anyways, Mr. Tony Arias, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. I appreciate
Now,
you.
welcome back,
Yeah.
KG.
If you love country music, you'll love Whiskey Tenor.
East Coast to the West Coast and everything in between. We all need to stick together. Y'all know what I mean. Keep America beautiful. It's up to me and you. United we stand. The red, white, and blue. Wave of glory. Wave of glory. 'Cause we're making moonshine all the time. Way up Hollow Creek Road. A way of life for some still, don't you know? Front porch swing with the grandkids and a banjo on my knee. That's good whiskey, life in Tennessee. That's good whiskey, life in Tennessee. And I know you're the one girl, the one girl for me. Don't you think we can make it eternally? Striking from the sky, you know damn good and well that this crazy bull came straight from hell.
If you love country music, you'll love Whiskey Tenor. Rock and roll outlaw country western fiddle review. Help support their new album, Living in the Country, at whiskeytenor.com.
Keep America beautiful, it's up to me and you. United we stand, the red, white, and blue. Gonna wave oh glory, wave oh glory.
Only $9.99 at www.whiskeytenor.com.